Hey kids, today's show is brought to you by the letter 4 and the number potato! I'm a stupid private.
Hey there, action fan, it's finally here, Legend of Korra Season 2, Spirits. The premiere was a two-parter, the first two episodes of the season, Rebel Spirit and Southern Lights. The first episode, Rebel Spirit, picks up 6 months after the end of the first season, and there have been some changes. Korra and Mako have left the Fire Ferrets, Mako has joined the RCPD, and Korra is focusing on her airbending. Meanwhile, the Southern Water Tribe is experiencing attacks by kaiju from the spirit world.
Hopefully Mako and Bolin are drift compatible.
And in business news, Future Industries is on the verge of bankruptcy. Hopefully a trip to the South Pole will help reunite Team Avatar and change the fortunes of Asami's company. Tenzin, his family, Korra, Mako, Bolin, and Asami are headed there to attend the Southern Water Tribe's Glacier Spirits Festival. Other attendees are Chief of the Northern Water Tribe, Korra's uncle Unalaq, and his creepy twins, Korra's cousins Eska and Densa. Plus Bumi and Kaya, Tenzin's bro and sis, are there too, for family bonding and stuff. So while everyone's having fun, Asami and Bolin strike a deal with a shipping magnate so wacky he makes Richard Branson look like Warren Buffett. But it's not all fun and games when a pissed off spook decides to trash the fair. And this thing's pretty much invulnerable to the typical elemental shenanigans the Avatar gang throws at it. But it's all good. Uncle Unalaq's got it well in hand. He calms the thing down with his water swag. Korra's so impressed, she decides she's had it with Tenzin's overprotective bull. And she jumps ship to study the ways of the spirit with her uncle. The episode's Southern Lights begins with Korra, Mako, Bolin, Unalaq, Tonraq, Eska, and Densa heading to the South Pole to find a closed spiritual doorway which Korra needs to open before the winter solstice, or else it'll be shut for another year. Meanwhile, after being handed his walking papers, Tenzin is touring the air temples. First stop, the Southern Air Temple, where he and his wife are treated like rock stars, and his siblings are treated like... Oh, and one of the kids, her, has a shining thing going on. Back at Korra's expedition, in between attacks by ghoulies and ghosties, it's revealed that her dad was banished from the Northern Water Tribe for starting a fight on holy ground and pissing off a bunch of spirits, that his bro then had to sort out.
Gets kicked out of the Northern Water Tribe and now runs the Southern. Dude lands on his feet.
So the gang reaches the South Pole, which is surrounded by a constant, never-ceasing storm called the Everstorm. Brilliant work by the Southern Water Tribe Naming Committee. Korra then enters an iced-over forest, gets in a fight with some phantom snakes, and then turns on the portal thingy. This returns the lights to the southern sky. Korra and friends then arrive back at the Southern Water Tribe city to see that Uncle Unalaq went and invited his whole darn army to celebrate.
Nothing says mission accomplished quite like an occupying force.
The premiere of Legend of Korra was pretty good. Avatar has always had high visual standards, but these last two episodes are stunning. The environmental design is just beautiful. This is probably the single prettiest frozen wasteland I've ever seen on TV. The spirits are cool as hell, and the elemental bending is bad. The show also does an excellent job of keeping the balance between humor and seriousness. The MVP of funny is of course Bolin, although this time he has the weird twins to play off of. They're interesting. Eska is Bolin's friend, girlfriend, new owner. Anyway, the whole thing verges on Jerry Springer territory. Valen, the eccentric business dude, is definitely funny. He's got a great deranged energy to him, and his sycophantic followers are funny in the way only brown-nosers can be. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more of Valen's non-sequiturs in the future. Tenzin as well has his own brand of put-upon awesomeness to add to the show, and his interactions with his brother and sister, Kaya and Bumi, are a lot of fun. It seems like family is the theme of the season so far. Tenzin is trying to reconnect with his family, and Korra is uncovering her family's dark past. Speaking of Korra's family, her uncle Unalaq is easily the most compelling new character on the show. He's clearly very skilled at his art, and carries himself with a kind of quiet dignity that might conceal an extremist on the inside. All of his concerns seem legitimate. Spirits really are on a rampage across Southern Water Tribe territory. FYI, the tribe has really grown from that collection of igloos and huts in Avatar. Unalaq hasn't out-and-out stated he's the villain, but he's sent up more than a few red flags.
What makes you suspicious? His clear power over the rampaging spirits, the bizarre behavior of his offspring, or his military incursion?
It's the haircut. The slick back mullet is a fiendish style to be rockin'. The show does have a couple of problems. Most of them are character related. Mako is trying way too hard to be cool in my opinion. Dude, you already got like 90% of the fan base in your back pocket. Like they're lint. Just chill. Be you. And Korra's being difficult. She acts like her father and Tenzin locked her away in some tower. I'm not saying Jasmine and Ariel are bad characters, it's just weird to see Korra doing the whole Disney princess thing. This honestly feels like a manufactured conflict meant to get Tenzin away from the action. Now this is just my opinion, and let me say up front that I am no romantic. The writers seem to be trying to portray Mako and Korra, Mora, Kamo.
Private, don't even try. You sound dumb as hell.
Anyway, they seem like a real couple. Sometimes they fight for stupid reasons, other times they're just nauseating to be around. But somehow, it's just not working for me. It's not so sickeningly adorable that they short-circuit my better judgment, and they're not two awesome people being awesome together. So, an enthusiastic thumbs up for being real, I guess. Now let's break down the good and the bad in Rebel Spirit and Southern Lights. In Rebel Spirit, the comedy and the action were in full effect, with Bolin's antics and rampaging spirits. The fight scenes were awesome as expected, and the environments stunning. I was less than thrilled with the odd characterization and Tenzin's convenient exit, but all in all, still a strong start to the season. I give Rebel Spirit 4 out of 5. Southern Lights. The visuals are where this episode's bread is buttered. The tundra of the South Pole is beautiful, and the revelation of Korra's family history is pretty interesting. But this episode feels very exposition-heavy, and is more about setting up events to come rather than standing on its own. I give Southern Lights 3 out of 5. Thanks for watching. I'm the Stupid Private.
That's all, folks.